we are back today with another Jujutsu Infinite video, and today I'll be teaching you the best way to grind for hands, nature scrolls, and all that hoo-ha to get the good armors and demon fingers, cursed hands, maybe even a domain chart if you're lucky. Okay, the first thing that you always want to do when you log in into the first thing of the day that you want to do. These are a must, and you can always usually get at least one legendary if you're lucky sometimes. I say sometimes, but usually it's more like 2 out of 3 times that you can get requests. You know, I got a demon finger last time I did them. So, yeah. I recommend also having a specific PvE and PvP build when doing your daily quests and other PvE things like boss raids, investigations, even though you don't want to do investigations, that takes quite literally forever. Ghastly Hand is really good for PvE. They also improved the chest system since like the beginning of the game. Back then you would have to manually click a button to open chest, see how much rarity you got. It just took forever. But now the devs updated something way better than they used to. Following up PvP skills, you also want to have PvE gear. Like for example, this gives Boss Hunter, and you can also replace it with something else to give you Exorcist. For example, this gear, the special grade sorcerer jacket that everybody gets when they turn special grade, gives an Exorcist, and that basically lets you do 25% more damage to PvE. Not just it even works on Toji. So basically just you'll basically be getting done with them 25% faster. Third most important thing that you want is black flashes. For example, this isn't really that showcased on my build, because I'm still using the PvP build from my last video. But what you mainly want to do instead of Vampiric Black Flash or any health, you want to put that primarily in Black Flash proficiency. Because unlike PvP, you'll actually be able to land more Black Flashes once. Keep having my auto. Hold on. Stand still. See? And that would have done way more if I had that Black Flash proficiency. So just keep that when I'm describing PvE. Because if you really want to grind PvP, I best only recommend doing the battle pass, because the chest system in PvP is terrible right now. Absolutely terrible. And now that I've showed you guys that, and I've restructured my build a little bit to be the meta PvE build, just basically all Black Flash damage, that's it. I'm going to show you the secret ingredient, the secret technique that nobody really talks about in order to get bosses done faster and give you way more legendaries and special raids. Okay. You could also do this in conjunction with Curse Market, at least not right now, since Curse Market is not that good. But what you want to do, instead of putting this at max difficulty and max level, you only want to do it at max level, easiest difficulty, because you still get the same amount of pay rewards, and after a certain amount of point of having luck, it just becomes useless, because it only gives you the guaranteed uncommons at 1.5 and above, literally 99% of the time, and at 2 times luck it only gives you the rares 99% of the time. You get a lot more variety in your loot when you employ this. I don't know why Divergent Fist is before Cursed Tendril, but yeah. Let me just can't forget /buff. just my example. Don't really have to care about the domain since they're super nerfed on each of You're just gonna want to do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that, and bam. It's done super easy and he barely got any damage on me. And check this out. Look how much okay, that wasn't a really good example. I'll keep playing this until I can really prove that you get like a lot more good stuff from this. So let's just hop on that. Bro, no, that's not gonna save me. Even though I did say before you can do this with like any innates and any moves, I heavily do not recommend doing this with Heavenly Restriction. Specifically on the Dagon boss, because it darkens your screen once you go into the domain. Like it permanently darkens it. You can still see Dagon's outline, because that's always highlighted, but still, just be wary of that. Gotta have my other cat on. Oh yeah, I forgot to talk about Fortune Gourds. Fortune Gourds also have been heavily buffed with the new chest opening system because it applies to every single chest you get all at once, not just one chest. It's also really useful. Try not to seem like I'm blowing the video. I just like saying just alright. But as you can see, you also get a lot more key items, which is really good. Not specifically for this boss because the loot's less than average unless you're like on my build. But still. It's only been 4 minutes and 40 seconds so far. Way quicker than usual. And with it now becomes special. But yeah, when you set them on highest level in the easiest difficulty, it's just brain dead. Just too easy. You should always do this. Don't make yourself waste an extra minute trying to do this on the hardest difficulty, because the extra luck is not that worth it. It is worse, if not the same, as on each difficulty. Alright, yeah, since this is taking forever, I'm just gonna do this one more time, but you get the idea. Alright, let's see what I get. Alright, but yeah, that's basically all I want to show you guys. Just so you know that this method really worked, and to use it before it gets nerfed. I mean, it's not like the devs are gonna see my video anyways. So, yeah. That's all for today. Actually, no, I'm probably gonna post another video. But, that's all for now. See you guys next time.